Welcome back to ET Now Budget Yatra from Vadodara, and presently I am at Sursagar Lake, 18th century lake, and you can see 111 feet tall statue of Lord Shiva. So I am joined by trade and industry body members, various industries in city of Vadodara. They have the expectation, they are facing few challenges. So I will try to know what are their expectation in upcoming union budget. Sir, 3 expectations you have from upcoming union budget.
Yeah, definitely. See, by looking into the MSMEs aspects as on today's, we basically representing the Vadodara Chamber of Commerce and Industries and being a honorary secretary of Vadodara Chamber of Commerce and Industries, we have basically 3 expectations with the FM. First, number 1 is the rationalization of the income tax. Nowadays, if governments wants to encourage the MSMEs, then the taxations between the MSMEs holders and the private limited and public limiteds, it should be rationalized. It should not be such a wide difference. As on today, MSMEs are paying more than 30% tax, while corporates are paying only 20% tax.
Okay, so that should be rationalized.
Yeah.
So you are president of which?
I am an honorary secretary of Vadodara Chamber of Commerce and
what's your
Industry. Jalendu Pathak.
Okay, that is the first one.
The second one is to increase the perception as per the clause of 44D. There is a special benefit given to the MSMEs for to ease of their computations and income tax filing, and their threshold limit is up to 2 crores. It should be increased by up to 5 crores. Though more and more MSMEs can be benefited from this. And third, the most important thing is, and which will be also, I think, it is our perceptions, it will be boost up the MSMEs economy in the India. And the third one is exemptions of the capital gain, long-term or short-term gain, exemption of tax on capital, long-term and short-term gain, if that fund invested into the MSMEs.
Okay, that fund invested into the MSME. All type of LTI.
If you are investing in MSMEs, then it is 100% exemption for any big corporate clients. Thereby, MSME will become a boost up. It will encourage, and the fund flow crisis somewhat.
For LTCG, there are some provision for, but for STCG, this is the first time I am hearing the demand. Sir, you represent which segment and what are the challenges presently your industry is facing, and you are hopeful that some sort of relief is required?
I am a committee member of Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industries, and I represent the refrigeration air conditioning industry.
Okay.
And my demand, not demand, but first thing, the new labor codes, the intention behind those labor codes is very good. But what I feel is that MSMEs, those who are micro and small industries, they cannot afford the complications in the labor codes while filing for ESIC and Provident Fund and all. It should be very simple, like in GST, you just go to the GST site and you can file your...
You mean to say that new labor code norms are little complicated?
Complicated, and they should be very simple for the MSMEs, those who have 25 to 50 people of staff. It should be very simple. They do not have the special resources for human resource, and
the compliance costs get increased.
Compliance cost gets increased.
Okay,
so my request to the FM is that for MSMEs there should be very simple filing for ESIC and PF. For the
simple filing for PF for MSME. Sir, you represent which industry, and what are your expectation, what are your wish list for Honorable Madam Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman?
I am Ankur Patel, and I am the President of Vadodara Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
Okay. So under your chamber, there must be many industries, many sectors.
We have all type of multi-sector industries in our chamber, and so we have come across a lot of different type of issues. So one major thing which I have been representing for a very long time is that the central government is coming with beautiful policies with the new clusters and all that. But what about the existing clusters? What about the existing industrial estate which have brought such a great development for India? I'm talking about all the industrial estates presently operating in all around India. So they need infrastructure upgradation. So that's what we have been telling the Honorable Finance Minister, and we have written also to them that the special budgetary intervention should be given to estates so that infrastructure can be upgraded, be it in all type of road, sewerage, all type of infrastructure. So that is one thing which will definitely boost the existing industries which are already operating in the estates. So that is one point. So then another point is presently we are seeing a capital stagnancy, capital investment stagnancy. So there are no more expansion capitals are not coming into the industry. So there used to be one capital allowance thing in the earlier regimes. So that should be brought back. Like we have the individual ATC. So we have so that earlier
that in a business
in the
is also-
business. So over and above the depreciation, a certain percentage of your capital should be allowed as a allowance should be there. So you get an expense for that. So that would boost the
you can claim expenses.
expenses. So
Okay.
that would boost the investment climate in there.
Okay, and sir, I will come to you and will ask you. You represent which sector?
Gujarat Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
I'm the Secretary General.
Okay.
Uh,
What's your name, sir?
My name is Ruben Parmar,
Okay.
and I would like to emphasize on particular aspect as far as MSME is concerned, what we have mentioned. Labor Code, my colleague just now mentioned. As far as I would like to speak particularly on the difficulties being faced by the common man in the Indian Railways.
Okay.
Now, as far as railways is concerned, it is connected with the finance department now. But if you see, the new trains are being launched, which is mostly for the upper class people, and those who are at the lower level at the middle class also, they are suffering a lot.
So you are raising the issue of people from the bottom of pyramid.
Bottom. So from top to bottom, we have to address that way. The imbalance of the income is still prevailing ever since we have got the liberty, independence in 1947. We are claiming so many things that has happened, no doubt about it. Since 2014, the new government has come in power. They have been doing fantastic job, but at the same time, most of the things are looking on the paper, but as far as the lower level person is concerned,
Implementation is a challenge.
it's a challenge.
Okay.
So that should be addressed
Point taken.
as far
sir.
as
So you want to say something?
बस हमारी एक ही डिमांड है जैसा ये मेरे भाई ने बताया
Social security.
सोशल सिक्योरिटी अगर आपको इंडिया को एक लेवल पे ले जाना है
For honest taxpayers, there should be social security because they are paying a lot of tax every year and some.
ऑफ टैक्स इन सो मेनी फॉर्मेट वी आर नॉट जस्ट पेइंग इनकम टैक्स हम लोग बहुत टैक्स भरे अलग अलग स्लैब में आके लेकिन हमारे टैक्स का जो रिवॉर्ड मिलना चाहिए हमको जो कुछ बेनिफिट मिलना चाहिए हम जो रास्ते से जा रहे हैं वो रास्ते पे सब जा रहे हैं
Yes, yes, got
हम
it,
जो
got it.
एंजॉय कर रहे हैं वो सब
So
enjoy
anyone else want to share their suggestion, expectation or some grievances? So that's it from trade and industry body members of Vadodara. Mainly they are saying that MSME should get some relief in upcoming budget. The rationalization of income tax should be there, and other suggestions given by other trade body members are related to labor code, that the compliance should be easy for MSMEs. So that's it from Vadodara. Stay tuned to ET Now.